At some point today, did a drone fly over your house and you shoot at it? I'm gonna be real blunt with you and ask.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, why'd you shoot at it?
Because I thought it was somebody and turn around playing games on my house.
I got you. Where did you see the drone at?
Right above me.
This man saw a drone over his neighborhood, grabbed a gun, and thought he was within his rights when he shot at it. Minutes later, he was handcuffed, charged, and facing thousands in fines. This happens more than you think. And today, we're unpacking what actually happens when you shoot a drone. Hey, it's Adam with UAV Coach. We've covered whether you can shoot down a drone, which the short answer is no, but this video is about the fallout, the arrest, the charges, the fines, and what you should do instead. Now, let's go back to that case I just showed. I highly recommend watching the full arrest video. Both parties are pretty respectful, and it's just interesting to watch it all play out. But some context. This man noticed a drone hovering over his property while he was outside working on his pool equipment. He claims he waved at it multiple times to go away, but the drone stayed in place, hovering above what he believed was his driveway. Feeling like someone was spying on him, possibly a neighbor he'd had issues with before, or a kid playing games, he went inside, grabbed a 9mm pistol, came back out, waved again, and then fired a single shot at the drone. The drone turned and left shortly after. What the man didn't realize was that it was actually a Walmart delivery drone conducting a mock drop for a nearby address. His single gunshot ended up damaging the drone and endangered people in the area.
So that was a Walmart drone.
But they don't say anything? I'm sorry.
So, no. At first it came out as they were doing drops. And then what they do is they have two visual operators. There was a car parked 2 streets up. Now they should have some sort of GPS something saying where it was.
And even if it was,
Regardless of where it was, the fact that I did shoot at it and wasn't concerned about where the round landed, I guess was one of the biggest headaches.
Yeah.
He was later arrested and charged with multiple felonies, including discharging a firearm in a residential area and criminal mischief. He ended up ordered to pay $5,000 in restitution. Another drone shooting just happened in Virginia. A drone pilot was helping search for a lost dog when a homeowner fired multiple shots, bringing the drone down. Deputies arrested him on charges like destruction of property and reckless handling of a firearm. But why is this so serious? Well, because under federal law, drones are aircraft. Shooting at any aircraft is illegal and dangerous. That's not our opinion. It's straight from the Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, in federal statute, specifically 18 U.S.C. Section 32, destruction of aircraft or aircraft facilities. That's the big one prosecutors can use on top of state and local charges. And before you ask, no, you can't just jam a drone either. Radio frequency jammers are illegal to sell, import, or use in the U.S., with penalties that are much worse than the cost of the drone itself. So why are we seeing more cases like this? Simply put, more drones are overhead. Walmart and Wing are scaling delivery to dozens of new cities. Amazon is expanding beyond visual line of sight operations, and the FAA just announced a draft beyond visual line of sight rule. More drones in the sky means more chances for bad interactions, unless people know what the law says and understand the situation. So what should you do if a drone is near your home and you feel uncomfortable? First, remember that most flights are brief transits, not surveillance. If it does seem unsafe or harassing, call your local non-emergency line or 911 if there's immediate danger. Document details like the time, location, description of the drone, and the operator if you can spot them. Ask your local police how they handle drone complaints. And yes, the FAA also provides ways to report unsafe flying. The main point is to not escalate the situation. Shooting, jamming, or attacking a drone creates far bigger problems. If you are a pilot, here's how to reduce the chances of conflict. First, wear a professional vest, use a cone and launch pad next to your takeoff area, and carry your Part 107 certification. Additional steps you can take are to refrain from hovering over private property for extended periods, as this can make homeowners uneasy, even if it's legal. If your work requires flying near residential areas, Consider notifying nearby residents in advance or on the day of your mission. This can help alleviate concerns and reduce the chances of hostility. Finally, let's bust a few myths before we wrap up. First one, I own the air over my property. No, you own the land. The airspace is managed by the FAA. What if I just fire a warning shot or shine a laser? It's still legal and dangerous. The second you introduce a weapon or beam into the airspace, liability skyrockets. What about a jammer? Again, completely illegal in the US. The bottom line we would love to reiterate is don't shoot drones. It can lead to criminal charges, fines, and serious safety risks. If you're concerned, use legal channels. If you're a pilot, fly responsibly. The more drones we see in the coming years, and we will see a lot more, especially with delivery scaling, the more it matters that everyone understands the rules so everyone stays safe. If this was helpful, share it with someone who's curious or furious about drones. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future drone videos. Until next time, blue skies and safe flying.